Renowned chef Dylan McGrath is taking a chance on 5 people from marginalised backgrounds and giving them the opportunity to come and work in his restaurants.
People have that perception like the people in prison, like they're all scumbags, but they're not.
When you go to apply for a job, they're like, sorry, this spot is full, like, do you think that's a traveller? They're going to steal from you. They kind of paint everybody with their one brush, like.
These people have been excluded, rejected or dismissed because of other people's perceptions.
Some people are easily bullied. They were trying to say, get this, get that, and I'm still like, what are you picking on me for?
Something Dylan feels is unacceptable.
I believe that you should be given a fair chance. You should be given the opportunity to succeed.
They will fast-track their cooking skills.
We stick a knife right in that pinpoint.
And build their confidence.
I'm feeling myself into it.
In just 3 weeks' time, Dylan is hosting a VIP charity dinner. Together, they'll have to work as a team. Unbeknownst to the guests, the very people they are supporting will be in the kitchen, prepping, cooking, and serving their 3-course meal. They are Dylan McGrath's Secret Service. So far, the trainee chefs have introduced themselves.
What do you think is going to be one of your biggest challenges?
Probably taking orders from you.
Oh, wow.
I used to be like a commis chef.
Steady.
They've tried their best to fit in.
Don't blow it now, you have it.
And they've shown that what they lack in experience,
I'm not coming around no more onions.
they make up for with enthusiasm.
I do try my best. Hallelujah.
Good enough, got a job.
But things got serious
So we need to get ready for this.
when Dylan announced his big plans for them.
We're going to be cooking a final meal for 60 people.
No pressure, so.
No pressure.
This could be the ruin of Dylan.
The 5 rookies have been working across Dylan's 3 restaurants, Rustic Stone, Brasserie 66 and Fade Street Social, shadowing professional chefs who are showing them the ropes.
We like to have the mushroom, like this one, you see, very flat here, because we're gonna add a small piece of butter on top.
So this is what you want?
What's that? It's a grease spray.
These people are going to be crawling for quite some time before they're even upright. And whoever we put with them needs to understand that as well.
You have to try to do the same size. Go down. You come here and take this tree. This all way for the chips, yeah?
I'm starting to learn their personalities. I'm starting to learn the realistic side of what I'm dealing with.
Shall I go around that way?
And where is the best place to put them so that they don't send the restaurant, boom, on its ear.
Okay, Marie, we start to open the broccoli and we'll do like this.
With Lisa Marie, a lot of this is very new to her.
How are you today?
Grand.
Yeah? So we're gonna do something for tomorrow, ready? Clean and fast.
I'm going to chop my fingers off the tip.
No, please.
She needs to calm down. She needs to concentrate. She might get scared of it. It might be too much of a challenge for her. It's down to her work ethic.
I'm starting to realize that that he needs to know what to do. Clearly, that's his role, his job.
Take the top stem off and then...
Yeah, the tops is soft, so we can...
And with the repetition of that, he's good. Once you take him out of that or give him more, he can become overwhelmed very quickly.
Keep going. You're doing grand.
It's a little bit more to Fina than meets the eye. She has a great enthusiasm. Although she's so careful she doesn't get something wrong, it nearly prevents her from carrying the task out.
Just being careful. So I'm looking at the grams.
Keep it in 2 hands, normally.
Okay.
And then do like this.
Rosie's very sincere. She likes the spirit of the kitchen
Sarah, please go.
and how it takes the harmony of everyone together to get it done. There are times where she won't get it straight away.
So you knew that that was coming out?
And then she's well able to laugh it off. If she can apply some form of ambition to that, she could really improve.
There we go. More you practice, and more is getting better. There we go. Yeah. Perfect.
It's a happy Maxwell coffee.
Yeah.
Stephen's a hoot. I like his spirit. I think that he's determined. He's steely.
It's like the prison dinners. You get lasagna, spaghetti bolognese. It's not bad, like. Saturday, it's a ration of sausage.
It takes a lot of courage to come from where he's come from and to step into this environment.
Yeah.
and then to be enthusiastic about the
A
work.
little bit more.
It's mad, isn't it, how it just thickens with the oil? See, I would have thought I would have fucking just would be watching.
No, you're emulsifying the egg yolks.
With just 2 weeks to prepare for the charity dinner,
Think of it as an extension of the arm.
Dylan has been trying to fast-track the group's cookery skills.
Nicest garlic bread I've ever had.
Oh, very fancy. What did you make?
Carrot cake.
Oh, I said it.
Prison carrot cake. we took the foil out of it.
They also need to agree on a 3-course meal for the event.
I'm thinking about this meal we're going to make. Does everybody like beef?
Yeah. Not raw, more like mild kind of done.
Mild done.
Like, do you know how you keep it a bit pink?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't like really do that. I don't like it like
I
that.
don't like
So you want it well done?
I like it like
Yeah,
that.
well done, like not like bleeding
But that's
pink.
not mild.
No, but it just came out like that.
How would you like a steak? Mild.
Well,
It's not a curry. I don't know what we're going to do on the final meal just yet, but I'm thinking along the lines of shellfish in the starter. So, scallops today.
We have.
Yes, you are going to be doing this. I hope nobody's squeamish. I want to give them something luxurious, but something that they've worked with previously. So take that experience that we've already given them and hopefully grow it into a dish they can stand over. Take your knife. That's it, that's it, that's it. Yep, that's it.
Okay, careful. God, it's so weird.
Try and free the scallop.
Oh, it's the white bit in the middle.
That's what we're after.
Right.
So we're going to take the olive oil, caper, lemon juice. All that liquid is going to slightly cook the scallop. And we're going to give that maybe 6 minutes before we're ready to eat that. So as you can see, my pan is smoking. It's hot enough. I'm going to go in face side down with the top of the scallop. That's the side that it smiles at the world. So that's its face. And we want to put it face side down. Let's get the scallop in. Remember the presentation side, Luke. Wrong side. Presentation side first. I was worried about today. Didn't know if what we were introducing them to was too tricky. Oh, wow. So we're going to try the ceviche scallop first, which is the cold one.
Ah. That's so tasty.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
I like them both. Like, I have no favorites. They're both great.
Fina, box office. He literally fleeced both. Had eaten pretty much the whole thing, raw and cooked, and loved it.
So good.
Okay, Lisa Marie.
Go on.
Come on. Might surprise you. Oh, you've done your best.
That's your €25 then.
oh, that was nasty. That's never happening again.
Oh, stop. I still have to have it. It's actually nice. Just to add some little pepper because I'm a spicy person. That's all.
My mouth tastes like feet.
I'm a food lover. I love food. I feel happy. I sing while cooking. I'm more inspired when I'm cooking, and I always have this passion. My coming to Ireland was not voluntary. I actually had to flee for my life to be safe.
Rosine has been living in a direct provision centre in Newbridge since she had to leave her home in Cameroon to seek political asylum. She was falsely accused of siding with the political views of some of the regular customers in her restaurant.
They were protesting against the government in my country, allowing them maybe access to the restaurant. That cost the life of the girl that worked with me because they thought it was me. Beat her to death. Yeah, that's where everything started. I had to hide myself somewhere where I have been abused. I have been treated like what I would not like to wish even to my worst enemy. I went through hell. Ireland is totally different one. It doesn't mean it's perfect here, but at least you are safe.
Rosina spent 5 years in direct provision. She recently got back into cooking again, often gathering her friends and the other residents for meals.
I think she cooks because she wants everybody to be a big family. When she cooks, it brings happiness to people.
Hi guys.
And it definitely makes Rosie happy.
I love cooking. I do it with passion and happiness. I put my mind and try to do everything properly.
Can we get the recipe?
Of course. But that will cost you a lot of money.
Ah, Rosie.
This is Mommy's secret, sir.
How do you kill them?
The correct way is to stab them.
You mean stab her in the head?
Yeah, you again?
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant.
For me, the lobsters are one of the grandest gifts of the sea and a luxury ingredient that needs respect. It's quite a task to prepare a lobster. You need to have a steely spirit.
They're moving.
They're moving. We will only cook them if they're moving. Then we're going to break them down, roast the shells, and we're going to make a sauce. Get you to taste the sauce and understand the technique.
Not bleeding eating that.
So don't worry, their claws are covered, so they can't hurt you.
Come here.
Come on in.
Hold it.
Stephen, put down.
You have to hold the food and get the feel
I
of
don't
it.
need to hold it. I'll cook it. I'm not holding it. You're all right. I'll hold it when it's not moving.
How do you kill them?
The correct way is to stab them. We stick a knife right in that pinpoint, get into the brain and kill it instantly.
So just one to the head and that's it.
What do you think? Are you game?
Oh, yeah. You're looking scared.
No, I'm not.
You are.
You look vicious.
They are. First off, what we do is go straight in there, like I said. Next, I'm going to pull off claws, take them off at the knuckle, just right there. Lightly twist that off. That's the flesh in there. That's what it's all about. I take a spoon, up the spoon, up. So when I'm blanching it,
So you do it with the spoon, innit?
Yeah, cook it with the spoon in it.
It's a whole new level of spooning, isn't it? You look like you're gonna get sick. You all right?
1, 2.
I really can't.
Oh, come on. You can't. You can't. Come on. I'll hold it. No, don't stab me, whatever you do. Come on.
You go here?
In you go. In you go, yeah. Up towards me. Right, let's go. Next stage. Let's get the legs off. Come on, we need to move it now or else it's going to deteriorate.
I'm doing it, Stephen. I'm doing it.
Not with your feet.
Oh my God. Just give it a twist. Literally twist it. That's it. That's it.
Stephen, stop.
Look, it's still going, look at
Stephen!
That's like you at the rave now on Saturday.
I'm never really bothered about being a traveller. If somebody's going to say something, they're going to say it. If they're going to feel a certain way, I can't change it. Like, just the way life is.
Lisa Marie is about to sit her final Leaving Cert exam. In doing so, she is breaking with the tradition of Irish traveller girls who are encouraged to leave school early and marry young.
My mother, like, she never got to education when she was younger. Like, they didn't really believe in that. She gave me, like, travellers did not believe in that, and some still don't. If you want to do something with your life, you're just going to have to get your education. You can't just walk in somewhere with not a blank eye of what you're doing and say, yeah, I want this job. You have to, like, work hard for it and study for it. It's the only way you're going to get anything.
No, well,
Lisa Marie has also been encouraged by family friend Angela O'Neill, who runs the Finglas Traveller Development Group.
Hey, Angela.
we are. Lisa Marie was about 11 when I met her first. She was always just a great, remarkable kid. There was always something quite different about her. Very determined personality. She is very unique as a young traveller girl, and she knows there is so much more to life than just settling for marriage.
What it is with travellers, when you get to a certain age, like in your 20s, and if you're not married, you're going to think you're, like, disrespectful to yourself. You think, if you don't get a mum when you're younger, you're never going to get one when you're older. I just, like, I'm not going to follow the leader, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to do what I want to do.
Smell this.
Oh yeah, it's like Ribena, yeah.
Despite her aspirations, Lisa Marie has struggled to find a job. She feels that she is being discriminated against because of her identity.
Like, I'm a traveller, like, there's nothing I can do about it. It's what I was born into, like, and if you're gonna judge me, judge me. What do you mean, cut in on this way?
I think there are barriers for travellers. They are discriminated against. They're actually just not given the opportunity. I'm so happy that she's managed to follow through and see it through for herself.
Here, Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie has nominated the Fingless Traveller Development Group as one of the charities that will benefit from the fundraising dinner in 2 weeks' time.
Okay, so anything like that, it's in the bin, yeah?
Yeah.
It's her way of giving something back.
Angela is very encouraging because she has pushed me, like, since, what, 12 years of age. Like, she's always been the kind of person, you're going to be different now, like, you're going to let people know that things can change.
Lisa Marie and Stephen have spent the morning stabbing, cracking and poaching lobsters to make a seafood dish with Dylan.
So I want these guys to understand the levels we have to go to extract that flavour. But the work is worth the reward.
You should be able to just release the lobster meat from the shell. That's it.
Stephen is yet to be convinced.
Enough that you can get it out, Stephen. Look, I'm going after it.
Well, there would be an awful lot of faff. Sauces and foams.
Smell that, but there's a natural roasted sweetness.
It's a great experience. Like, there's loads I wouldn't know.
You might want to stand back for this.
Yeah, lobster was good crack. How would to kill it? You man, stab her in the head.
You should be smelling that. Most of your taste buds are in your nose. I'm going to cook that for 1 hour and 15 minutes. So in here, I'm going to blitz the shells into the stock.
That's good shit. That's... Oh, here we go.
It's a weird texture in your mouth, isn't it, like when you're chewing it?
It's just new to you.
If I'm going to try to awaken something in them, I can only refer to what awoke something in me. The majesticness of a lobster as a young cook was quite inspiring for me.
When I was a kid, I would only eat certain things like mandarin oranges, tins of creamed rice, dry bread, until I went into a professional kitchen. These guys know what they're doing here. You know, I was interested then.
Yeah.
So it just takes a bit of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think there's something in that we can use for the final meal?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Sauce, you can use a sauce, definitely.
No, I'd use the lobster as well.
Would you? Okay.
So you have to kill 60 of them lobsters.
I will.
The rookies don't have the experience required to work in the kitchen during a service, but they are learning just how much work goes into preparing for it.
That's our day. Every day, prepare for the night. You see the timer, you press the timer down.
Luke has spent the day helping Chef Ying to get all the ingredients prepped.
Okay? We're happy we have enough for the customer. The best thing, if we don't have enough, oh, disaster. And you see, then we put the timer.
Yep. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5. That's it.
I'm sweating. It feels like someone's standing right behind me, breathing on my neck.
Yeah, and then the timer, did you hear the timer?
Yeah.
And then you come back to here to check. Do you want to try? Yeah? You have to make sure you have your section full of everything. You cannot say, Chef, sorry, I'm not ready. Why? You know?
I myself, I have a diagnosis of Asperger's syndrome. I guess before the diagnosis, nobody knew, and they're kind of wondering like why I was like having like different behaviors in like school and stuff like that. I don't think anything like from primary school and secondary school brought me to this point. It was only walk that directed me in this way.
Once you finish up in your area there, I'll come behind you with the rake and the bucket. We'll fill this up and then we'll bring it down to the compost like we did last week. Yeah, cool.
Since leaving school, Luke has been supported with work experience opportunities through WALK, an organisation that helps people with intellectual disabilities.
They helped me get experience, they helped me get jobs, they helped me get education. They basically give me the ability to do things that I wouldn't really be able to do on my own, or I'd struggle to do it by myself.
Ross, I don't know if you've met Ross, one of the new gardeners. He's here.
I don't think I have.
The overarching purpose of Walk is to help people live self-determined lives, and to a lot of people that means finding work that is engaging for them.
These are calendula. They use them down at the restaurant. They're edible flowers.
And ultimately progress them along their career path.
So this is going to be your on-off?
They help me communicate better with people, because like sometimes if I find things stressful and I might not end up like going through with it, if I signed up for a job interview, I'd probably be anxious to the point where I wouldn't go through with the interview at all.
A lot of employers have this idea that it's a bit of a charity case. I'd encourage employers to see it as a two-way street. There are plenty of people with additional needs who can be incredible employees, who really add value and become staple members of their employment teams.
Walk is another of the organisations that will benefit from the charity fundraiser in 2 weeks' time.
I feel like it would be a great thing to raise some money for Walk. Walk has definitely been there behind my back the entire time. And they've always like helped me through, everything that I've went through, with education and in work environments as well. It'd be a great thing to give back to them.
Every afternoon in the restaurants, the chefs manage to squeeze in a meal break before service kicks off.
Excellent.
The rookies are joining them today.
Happy meal. Hey, cheers. You had a good time?
Yeah, it was alright.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah, when you weren't trying to tell me what today was grand.
How's the chicken curry? It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's alright.
So, you've seen what went into the staff food today. If you guys are up to the challenge, maybe the next day you guys could make the staff food.
I'm ready for that.
Yeah, no problem.
You think we could all cook for the chefs?
And I love that idea.
Brilliant. And let's produce a wholesome, well-cooked meal for the chefs here in the restaurant.
Do a chili or something.
Chili? Okay.
Do the rice.
Yeah, that sounds good. Then you guys have got to come in all ready, round to go. I think this is a great task, throwing them in at the deep end. My guys make a staff food every day. It's got to be good, it's got to be nutritious. Everybody's got to want to eat it. So hopefully they're able to gel together and create something delicious.
You're in charge. You're telling people what to do.
Delegating bits wouldn't be me. Strong point. 800 grams of sugar, 800 millilitres of oil, a coffee, and...
Yeah, I'll give you that.
The rookies have been tasked with cooking lunch for 20 of Dylan's staff, with Stephen in charge.
So, Stephen, you've been delegated to make staff food.
Yeah.
We're aiming for 2 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yeah. Well, not in the morning now, Stephen. You're in charge. You're telling people what to do. This is your role. Tell us about what are you cooking? What have you got? What's your plan?
We're cooking a chili con carne.
We're doing a chili con carne, right?
Yeah. Rice.
Doing the rice. What type of
Nachos.
rice are you cooking?
Oh, I don't know. Rosie's doing that.
Rosie's doing that. Okay.
Is that the great?
Okay. You're doing a little dessert, I heard.
We're doing a carrot cake.
Yeah. And is that your recipe?
Yeah.
Luke is a good guy and he knows what he's doing. So why don't you get him to do the carrot cake?
So Rosie's doing the rice.
Yeah.
We'll get Luke to do the carrot cake.
Yeah.
I'll do the chili.
Yeah.
And Lisa Marie can do the salad.
Lisa Marie can help you with the dicing the veg for chili con carne.
Could be poisoned.
Oh,
We have no staff. We'll have no staff left for the service. Let's get cracking.
I think them cooking for a staff meal is a great challenge. Getting them to work together as a team for the first time, getting them to serve it up on time, to do something that's good, hearty, nutritious, and at least acceptable to my team of 20 who are not always easy to please.
Making a chili, salad, rice, nachos, and a carrot cake. 2.5 hours to get a cake in the oven and everything. I think they'll be getting it for supper. I need a fucking tea towel. want to go home. We all make balls up. Everyone deserves a second chance. Not just in prison and everything, like, you know? In all walks of life.
Stephen was convicted in 2019 for storing drugs and sentenced to 4 years in prison.
Why did he do it? Like, because financial pressure, like. Well, it was my first offence, so we just got caught storing drugs, and that was it.
He spent a year in Clover Hill jail before being transferred to Shelton Abbey, where prisoners are trusted with less supervision.
When people see it, like, they just say, ah, Jay, you're living the life, like, you know? Having a great time down there. I suppose, though, when you would see it, though, like, you'd be thinking that, wouldn't you? Still, tell you, still rather me freedom.
Today, he has a visit from his sister Anita and his mother Phyllis.
Nice seeing you again.
Yeah, mother's freezing. I know. My family have been very good to me. Well, it's obviously pretty hard for them as well, like, you know? You'd have a lot of guilt and shame and things like that about, you know, all the people you know, you know, that way it ended up.
These grounds are beautiful.
It's very hard for them. 50 years of age getting locked up, like, you know? You have to realise that as well, that there is other people affected, like. It's not just me. It's the amount of people you would have hurt or let down when you're on the outside, like.
Here, Steve, what's the story with the pheasants? No, none of them around? It's devastating. 50 years of age, you think that's not going to happen. Like, he was a great worker, never in trouble. The guard said they couldn't even find a parking ticket belonged to him.
Yeah. You say to yourself, why it was my son, you know what I mean? And you don't want to say to people, like, what he got himself into, you know? And then they ask all questions. You must have known, you know, that he was into something, you know?
For the first 2 years of his sentence, Stephen had no visitors because of the pandemic restrictions, but he was allowed compassionate leave when his father died.
When our dad passed, like, Stephen was totally alone. Well, that's probably why you started smoking, is it? You never smoked before you come in here.
I don't smoke.
Is that?
You do?
5 cigarettes a day.
That's smoking.
Seen him before I went to prison, never seen him again. Except in the funeral home. Yeah, that was hard, yeah. Not being able to do that. Like, you know, your family doing everything, like, you're not there to help them, you're not there to do anything, like, you know. My sister running around doing everything, like, she even had to go and get me soup. You know, so that cut you up, like, you know.
And do you ever think that you'd need any sort of therapy or anything? Why do you laugh when I say something serious about therapy?
You're not listening to someone waffling out of them. That caught me on, mate.
Yeah. Do you, though?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
This is a great opportunity for him working with Dylan and the restaurant. Stephen has never been idle since he left school. He's always worked, so that'd be a big thing for him. He needs to be kept busy. He would do great in that, you know, if he gets his chance.
And I think they should, because people make mistakes. He made a mistake. People should forget. He's after doing, like, it's time that he should be doing, you know, and he should be.
Yeah, I know. I know.
He should get a chance.
I know, because he's not a bad person, you know.
You've got to want to change yourself. You can't come out there and go, oh, I'm after reoffending again. I just, you know what I mean? Like, it's your own fault, like. Right, then, come on.
Pick you up.
Right, I'll talk to you there.
So.
Right, enjoy your barbecue.
Yeah.
I'll see you, love you. Take care, okay? Yeah,
no,
love you. I'll see you next week.
See you later, yeah. Take care. Bye.
Back in the kitchen, help has arrived.
Hi, Stevie.
Time to delegate.
Fucking late all the time. Hey, come on. Crack it. I'm in charge.
You're in charge?
I'm in charge today.
You're in charge of me?
That's it, yeah. Right? So you just listen to what I have to say.
I'll listen to you?
Yeah.
This is going to go terrible. Right, let's go. What are we doing?
The delegating bit wouldn't be me strong point. I'd just rather do it myself. Will you get us a coffee and...
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Rose, you know what you're doing, don't you?
Of course I do know.
Your, so,
of course I know.
So you fire it away.
Rosine will be preparing jollof rice, a dish popular in West Africa.
So I need rice, tomatoes, ginger, onions, red peppers, chin tomato. Can I have a pot like this?
How much rice you make?
For the rice, yeah. It's a jollof rice, so you need a pot spacious.
I wasn't really expected to do much to get me because Stephen was doing his chili and Rosie was doing the rice and Luke was doing the cake, so I walked in and said, what am I doing?
You want to give Luke a hand making the cake because the cake is going in the oven. So do you want the cake?
So what am I doing?
Give him a hand. I'll show you what to do.
Right, come on. So Stephen handed me carrots.
Just scrape. Right? Yep, we're gonna need loads of them. We need 800 grams.
Right. Stephen.
Sorry?
Is it 800?
800, yeah.
Yeah, right there. The onions, they're just, I can't agree with onions. My eyes just can't take it. My eyes I have sensitive eyes, I think. But eating onions.
These are very sloppy, aren't you? Only here 5 minutes to go to the place.
Yeah.
Luke will be joining them later to bake a carrot cake for dessert. Fiona won't be in the kitchen today. Instead, she wants to put her people skills to the test, working front of house with host Ali.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome in.
Fina.
Fina, nice to meet you. I'm Ellie.
I'm here to work with you.
Nice to see you. If you want to come on back here, I'm going to show you how we do it. First thing first, every table has a number. A hostess up front is, you need to learn how to be flexible. Like if someone doesn't like the table, then the customer's always right. We have to give them a table that they like.
Yeah.
You need to be flexible and you need to be happy. You need to be talkative.
That's basically in my comfort zone. I actually like talking to people, believe it or not. Where'd you get your accent?
My accent. I'm from Texas.
Ah, Texas.
Don't really sound like it. You have to like people. You have to be able to talk their ear off. I'll have a million little conversations.
Become as a chatterbox.
Exactly. If you're a chatterbox, you're perfect for this kind of job. Do you want to go check out the menus?
Let's get this ball rolling.
Perfect. Let's go.
Fiona kind of has an adorable spirit. She has a huge enthusiasm for people.
Cute shoes.
Thank you very much.
She loves to make people feel at ease. She loves to be around people and give her contribution to the conversation.
Keep it the whole day.
Oh, that's true.
That's part of hospitality. She does that, and she does it well. So I'd like to encourage her to do it more.
These are our two menus for two of our different restaurants under the same roof.
So what's the most popular thing off one of these menus?
So you know what? I see a lot of pork belly leave from our kitchen. A lot. Some kind of steak, because we really have a lot of big cuts of meat.
I'll probably go for the steak myself.
Good choice. Good choice.
I'm a steak girl.
We should have a booking that's coming in just a second here. Do you want to help me out with it?
Let's go.
Great.
Back in the kitchen, things are hotting up.
We have an African chili. We call it pepper. Eat and cry. You eat and cry, so your eyes will just full of tears.
You're pouring them out of them. These we all poisoned. No point in having a chili if it's not hot, though. You know what I mean?
What's that, Chef?
Think that's the smell of something burning?
What's not fucking burning? They're not burning them. They're supposed to look like that. Hope I don't have to clean you. Sketchers the boss.
What did you do, Lisa Marie?
She grated a few carrots and chopped a bit.
And the bleeding rest.
What?
Stephen!
What?
Come here!
In the restaurant today, Fiona's been getting her first taste of what it's like to work front of house.
Fork on the left, knife on the right.
Correct.
I see I'm more front of house, but I don't really know my career is anyways. I'm still trying to figure that out. Thank you.
So far, she's finding hospitality a lot less tiring than chefing.
Hi.
You want to show the guest our table?
Of course.
Please follow me.
Cheers, thank you very much.
So, like, behind the curtain, everybody's doing everything. And of course, the Guinness. But when you're in the front house, you're actually talking to people and actually seeing the people that come in. So you actually meet a lot of cool people, but at the same time, you're also having fun.
Okay, we go. Red. Thanks. So Finny's being trained. It's her first day over here.
Yeah, so like, if I feel nervous or anxious, just to let you know. When I'm in the front house, I'm more like more of my element, more of my comfort zone. Hope you guys like it so far.
Oh, we do. It's been great.
I think it went okay. It's been a challenging day, but in a good, challenging way. But I like the shirt. Oh, thanks.
Back in the kitchen, time is slipping by. Stephen has started to crack the whip.
You have your salad. Will you get off your phone?
Fine. Shut up.
As the jobs have all been delegated, everyone knows what they're doing, don't they?
She's doing her rice, he's doing his. What do you do?
I'm getting your nuts on the roast.
His nuts.
I'm in the mood.
Oh, everything is flesh in there.
Fucking skinny chefs in here, I tell you.
I know.
Because you can't move anywhere. Just doing laps at the place.
Stephen, what? Do you reckon we should start our own restaurant?
No.
With the mains under control, Luke arrives for dessert duty.
Hey, Luke. Another man in the kitchen. These are brutal. Do you want to weigh up the ingredients for the carrot cake?
Okay.
8 eggs, isn't it?
Yep, 8 eggs.
800 grams of sugar, 800 millilitres of oil.
He'll be using Stephen's tried and tested carrot cake recipe.
We could have just bought these, Stephen.
And then you'd have nothing to do.
Go back over there.
You know what I mean?
It's almost 2 o'clock and 20 hungry chefs will soon be lining up for lunch. But sure, what's the hurry?
What time is it? Loads of time. You have time for a break.
At this stage, Dylan was expecting at least a sense of urgency.
Yeah, say that's grand, yeah.
I've tried to get a good feel for them for the time that they've been in the restaurants with us. I can see certain characteristics in who's frightened of a bit of work and who's not.
Jeez, that's gorgeous.
It's really important that we don't overwhelm them.
So then you might have to mix it with your hand.
I'm worried about Luke. I'm worried that Luke won't be able to cope under pressure.
It's a lot more hectic in the busier kitchen. Can get noisy, but I just get on with my work.
Some of what he's showing might not be what's going on, and I'm misunderstanding the situation.
Dylan is meeting Mark from the charity walk to get advice on how he can help Luke to fit in.
Luke is a very unique individual. It's been very entertaining in lots of ways, observing him. He's isolated and quite content to do his role, but not join the group or see the need to. Is that fair?
He can certainly struggle. Sometimes reading social cues can be quite difficult for Luke.
Okay.
So I suppose as to compensate for the difficulty of that, it's nearly easier to be a bit more removed. But it's very much the case that he wants to be more involved.
Can we just hold that for you?
Yes, please. Mind your sip.
He certainly does appreciate being part of the group and wants to be part of a workplace. He can really develop an in-depth knowledge around something, which means that he isn't necessarily picking up on everything else that's going on around him. So it's easier for him nearly to try and keep things as complication-free as possible, and obviously that can then affect his ability to engage with others around him.
It's good to hear that Luke has the ability to kind of train his mind on what he needs to know to do the job in his downtime. And then it's all about the motor skills of that when he's in work.
It's all still very new. It's really important to work up through the gears rather than throwing them into the deep end and expecting them to manage the pressures of a busy kitchen.
Yeah.
It's a tough place to
no,
work.
I don't think there's a tougher place.
Well, I found it really helpful to talk to Mark today. I think I have a little bit of a better insight as to who Luke is.
Luke, did you try this?
No, I didn't get to
Try
try
it.
I'd like him to enjoy the experience, and I'd like him to contribute and have his own self-esteem, regardless what I think.
It's odd. It tastes like a nature valley bar.
Throw the tomatoes in there. See that. Rice is done, chili's done. Just waiting for the cake to come out. Put that in the chiller. The icing's made. So that's it, yeah.
There's just enough time to ramp up the heat.
Literally.
See, I'd have a hotter. Then with everyone. With that, it'd be, yeah, be grand.
Oh, it goes with this.
Yes.
I got it now.
You got it?
I got it now.
See? Just get cheers to boss.
Hi,
How are we all doing?
Good.
How's my favourite bunch of rookies?
I was in early. They were all late, so.
What do you mean you're all late? You got called in early.
You cooked the menu you had planned?
Yeah.
Good.
Salad, chili, rice, carrot cake.
Okay.
Nachos.
They'll expect something delicious, something tasty, hot,
Not really.
not too spicy. And how did the rice turn out?
Very well.
Are you happy with it?
Of course I am.
Oh my God. I can smell it down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though. Luke, are you happy?
Yeah, I made the carrot cake and cream cheese.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. What did you do, Lisa Marie?
Steve gave me bleeding all the run around jobs. Grating these carrots, hands went dead. Started doing these tortillas. Went over to, don't know what, I forgot what else did you get me to do. It had me bleeding doing everything. Well, I can't even remember I was doing all of it.
I'll translate for you. She grated a few carrots and chopped a bit of salad.
And the bleeding rest.
What?
First of all, I went and had you do all your seasoning because you didn't do it. Then I did all your oil because you didn't do it. Then I had to go and do your tortillas because you didn't do it. Then I had to go over there and get everything for the salad because you didn't do it.
You're breaking me heart here.
I hope they appreciate it.
I'm bleeding kids with a belt that I piped in, I make.
Yeah?
Oops. Oh.
Rosie, are you washing that?
Yeah, I will. That's the main thing. Jollof has to have that.
You could scrape that out and put it on top of the carrot cake.
Caramel taste.
He probably would.
I'm actually a little surprised. I think they done not bad. Wasn't easy for them. Obviously, they don't know who's in charge and who to be listened to and who's got it right and who doesn't.
That's fantastic. Wow. Look at that. Thank you. Stephen, you made it.
Stephen seemed to take a little bit of authority and at least navigate the ship, and guys were willing to listen to him. You know, to produce a plate of food and a dessert. Brilliant. Well done.
Under pressure?
Considering I did all the hard work.
What did you do?
Bleeding everything. No, you go and sit down and eat your food before I give you a bleeding belt or something.
She grated a few carrots.
No, I don't.
And chopped the lettuce.
I swear to God, joking.
That's it.
No. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Bleeding, breaking me back.
Enjoy your food.
Actually, very good. Very nice.
This is lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah. Very nice, very tasty.
Glad I didn't get that breakfast roll this morning, no?
Who made this right there?
We did.
Oh, okay. It's very nice, huh?
I'm fucking back here.
Believe it or not, it's actually really nice. It is, yeah?
You sound surprised.
Considering you've done it on your own, you know?
She make a salad, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made a salad. Yeah.
Luke done the cake. Rosie done her rights. What did Lisa Marie do? Oh, sorry, yeah, she grated the carrots.
The food was delicious.
Oh, look at that. That's savage.
The staff that ate was so happy.
Anyone want some carrot cake?
If the staff is okay with the meal, that means my future customers will be also happy with the meal. So I'm so happy about it.
Chris, excellent. Stephen, he made it. Stephen is the man.
I was doing the mini bits and I'm trying to tell him that the mini bits is the main bits because you wouldn't do the big bits without them. Give myself a lot of praise now that I am over.
In the kitchen, usually, you have someone who will lead. So we work like a team. It's just us, like, we made it for it to taste good.
Everyone did their part.
We're not looking at anyone, Luke, right? We're not looking at anyone.
Bleeding start you up.
You're on the pot wash.
Ah, you're having me on? I'm not bleeding cleaner.
Look at them.
They're cooked anyway.
We don't want burnt carrots now, Lisa.
I'm not gonna bleed burn a carrot.
Christ, these are fucking cooked anyway.
Dylan McGrath's Secret Service. So far, the trainee chefs have introduced themselves.
What do you think is going to be one of your biggest challenges? Going to do on the final meal just yet, but I'm thinking along the lines of shellfish in the starter. So.
I'm a food lover. I love food. I feel happy. I sing while cooking. I'm more inspired when I'm cooking.
Residents for meals.
I think she cooks because she wants everybody to be a big family. When she cooks, it brings happiness to people.
Hi, guys. Wow.
And it definitely makes Rosie happy.
How do you kill them? The correct way is to stab them.
You man, stab her in the head.
Yeah, you again? Oh, yeah.
Dylan is considering a seafood starter for the fine dining event in 2 weeks' time. Today,
I'm never really bothered about being a traveller. If someone's going to say something, they're going to say it. If they're going to feel a certain way, I can't change it. Like, it's just the way life is.
I myself, I have a diagnosis of Asperger's syndrome.
To help people live self-determined lives, and to a lot of people that means finding work that is engaging for them.
Guys make a staff food every day. It's got to be good. It's got to be nutritious. Everybody's got to want to eat it. So hopefully they're able to gel together and create something delicious.
You're in charge. You're telling people what to do.
Delegating bits wouldn't be me strong point. 800 grams of sugar, 800 millilitres of oil, a coffee, and
Yeah, you hear that.
the rookies have been tasked with cooking lunch for 20 of Dylan's staff. With
I want to go home. We all make balls up. Everyone deserves a second chance. Not just in prison and everything, like, you know? Hope I don't have to kick you. Just get cheers to boss.
What did you do, Lisa Marie?
She grated a few carrots and chopped the bits.
And the bleeding rest.
What?
Stephen!
What?
Come here!
In the restaurant today, Fiona's been getting her first taste of what it's like to work front of house.
Fork on the left, knife on the right.
Correct.
I see him more front of house, but I don't.
I'm not bleeding cleaner.
Look at them.
They're cooked anyway.
We don't want burnt carrots now, Lisa.
I'm not going to bleed and pull a carrot.
Christ, these are fucking cooked anyway.